Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick, you can call me Tetris Ninja, and I am very excited to bring you guys my full walkthrough of Assassin's Creed 3, my most anticipated game for 2012. This is going to be a full walkthrough of the campaign mode, as well as all the DLC that will come out for this game. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this series. I'm very excited to play this game. I just can't wait to get started. And if you're going to enjoy this series, please give this first video the biggest rating that you can. It helps support the series, it helps support the channel. And as well, if you don't want to miss an episode of this series in YouTube's sub box system, subscribe to the show. The link will be in the description. That way you have double the methods of the videos being injected directly into your sub box. But other than that, let's get going. The first true sequel in the Assassin's Creed series in a while. Alright, single player. Gonna start a new game.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
This game picks up right off where Revelations finished.
Here. Let's go.
So at the end of Revelations, we were given the location of wherever we're going right now. And we also found out that we shouldn't have felt bad killing Lucy because she was a Templar bitch.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Takes us right to the action. Oh, I can run now.
I think we're here.
Great. Another Animus. This one looks a little bit more ghetto than the last one. It's the Tesseract.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Man, those screens are always so freaking bright, they hurt my eyes. The installation screens are always like that. Actually, I think Revelations is a little better about being easier on the eyes.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
We got tutorial stage to kind of feel everything out, I guess. Still got it. Although this game is a sequel, apparently they designed
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
they designed the story to which new fans of the series can kind of just jump in and not get too overwhelmed. But I will give you guys as much back information as I can possibly remember of my knowledge on the series.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Oh, that wasn't as fun. There's no hidden blade action. It's okay. Oh. Oh well.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Oh. There we go. Nope. Don't do that. Free run. There you are. Getting a feel for the controllers again. It's been a year since I played Revelations. But they feel pretty good. We'll see how it goes though. We won't know until we actually do a lot of parkouring.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
And I am going to be doing my best to make sure that we get full synchronization for every sequence. Because I am OCD like that.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
You're not Connor. Okay. Sequence 1, a deadly performance.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
New email.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Don't you hate these people at the movie theaters?
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Eagle Vision. Up you go.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what.
Here we go. First mission.
This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book.
Gotta get to that balcony.
Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. So I can get more by her staying in.
Easy there, lovebirds. I think he likes his face the way it is.
If none of the gang take her off, she may in the common course of business.
Kinda hard to believe that all the people in the theater, no one would look up for a brief second. That's okay though.
Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the devil.
Lockpick. This is new. It's not intensive as it would be in like Fallout 3. A little bit easier. Oh.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Hang on. Dangles. Right where we need to be.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Hidden blade action. Cue the screams in 3, 2, 1. Ah, there they are. Oh shit. Nice tackle. Sure we're not in New Zealand? Let's walk a little faster. Gotta get my hat. That's important.
at once. There's a killer about. I'm staying where it's safe.
Watch yourself, people.
Peace, friends. There is no danger.
Move! Imbecile!
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in this entire building who's not wearing a wig. Oh, never mind. There's some bald people.
I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
Almost there. Excuse me, miss.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
It looks like an Ouroboros symbol.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Alright guys, I think that'll be it for the first episode, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the series. Once again, if you're going to enjoy the series, please give this first video the biggest rating that you can. It really does help support the channel. And subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. And I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.